The Minister of Human Settlement in South Africa is hosting the Executive Director of the UN Habitat. We know that the issue of shelter and housing is quite a critical one. With me, I have Minister Mamoloko Kubayi, who's going to talk to us about this important visit. Minister, quite an important visit.
No, definitely we are really appreciative of the UN Director to be in the country. We are taking her to sites so that she can see what we are doing with our informal settlements as part of eradicating informal settlements and slums. From Sunday and Monday, we will host an global action international event with other ministers joining us in the country to look at what is it that is being done in terms of research, capacity, but we'll also take them on sites as part of showcasing what we are doing, but sharing some of the challenges and also our experiences, the successes, the challenges, and our experiences, so that we can learn from other colleagues who can say this is how they've done it better, looking at where we are. And also there will be academics who have done some of the research work in terms of that. So we appreciate the ED has decided to come early, starting with today. We took her here, symbolic, because when I met her in Poland, she said to me she has always wanted to be in South Africa. And I said, we'll bring her here, but as part of that, also, I think the tourism in me, loving tourism, it was to say, let's showcase what the beauty of this country is, but narrating the story of South Africa. And that's why we took her through the women's prison here at Constitutional Hill. She visited where Nelson Mandela stayed in Houghton, and she will go to Robben Island. But as part of, while she's doing work, there's also part of touring in between.
Minister, earlier on, MEC Lebohang Maile was talking about the problem of migration and the pressure you find yourself in terms of ensuring that there are houses in South Africa. How are you dealing with problems of migration?
Look, the issue of migration can't go away, and as the ED said as well, is that by 2030, the estimation is that 70% of the population globally will be staying in urban areas. What we can only be able to do is to upgrade the informal settlements, but make sure that the cities are safer. We build more capacity in terms of human settlements. That's why our social housing policy responds to that in terms of affordable rentals in urban areas, where it brings people closer to where they work, to opportunities, economic opportunities, but also social amenities. And also the issue of affordable housing, where they can purchase through the grants that we're supporting, but also allowing where we have land to give land for people who can be able to build. So the development of urban areas is important, but again, we've got to do it jointly. We will take the ED, for example, in some of the areas where civil society, for example, they have led in almost the redefining of an informal settlements, assisting us in ensuring that it gets formalized. And that's the partnership that we're talking about, that it can't take government alone. It needs government, it needs civil society, it needs the academia, it needs everybody. And then in that way, together with the communities as well, we'll be able to find lasting solutions.